6 that was tossed around before.
Okay, we're going to be probably voting on this on the 19th of July, so that's why I wanted to get all the questions out, and maybe you can bring you guys that might want to come and see. But I want to jump up to Joey's ward, Ward 3416. Right here. Okay. I got it from what you had numbered them, Dr. Guy, 3416.
This is the whole package.
Oh, that's the whole one.
Right.
Okay.
This is the it's 35.
3516.
30.
Okay, so you asked questions on that, Joei Graham, and you got 3616 and 3716, all that's in your ward.
Well, yeah, 1720 Page Avenue. That's all vacant. That's actually where the apartment buildings used to be, the high rises. So there's really no residents there.
Right.
This would all be park-like settings.
Right.
I think there may be 1 or 2 houses on Elderwood at the bottom, maybe 1 house, but the rest of it, I don't see any problem with it. If something has to be done,
Right.
something needs to be there.
Yeah.
And this is the exact same case where it just doesn't fit into your zoning and it requires a special use permit for this public space. So
So would that be vacant?
So you know what part that is? That's the bottom of Page,
Yeah.
Wymore, where everything looks
down
like.
here,
Ward
that's
That's
three.
all of that. So that's gonna
Ward
all be
3.
turned
That's
and
Ward
converted into
3.
like
That's
a park,
Ward
like.
3.
That's Ward 3.
No, it's on here it says Ward 4.
That's
page.
Ward 3.
Okay, well, we won't put
Okay.
If you
it
ever put that down, that's Ward 3.
It's Ward
part of
3.
pages.
1720 Page.
17.
That's Ward 3.
The bottom part
Upper
of Page.
end is Ward 4.
17.
You're right.
Well, my mother stays down the street and she's at 1839.
1800 pages for
That's all
1700 is 3.
three.
You're
Ward
absolutely
3.
right.
Ward
Ward
3.
3.
Ward 4 takes the upper
Okay,
we're correct.
south end of Euclid
He's
Avenue.
absolutely right.
You're right. Okay, Omis, you're
The
right.
bottom part of that.
Yeah, that's the bottom part. You're right. Any other questions in this area?
No,
Let's
I
go to
think
the next one.
that's-
Let's go
Well, Councilwoman,
to
it's good, because to your point, that's exactly what we've, kind of been talking about throughout this process, is that it's an opportunity, we think, and I think you kind of agree, it's a repurposing area where, that I think there's opportunity for development, and that's one of the things we're kind of excited about.
So what you're
What
doing,
development?
that's gonna help beautify the area
What
to
development?
some extent? You feel that way?
oh, absolutely, because we're going to be taking down
And
quite
not
a
only
few
that,
vacant
I mean, that area is scary.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
scary, it's scary land. I mean, to drive, even driving a car going down there, you don't know what's gonna pop up out of the trash or out of the rubble. You don't know what's going on down there. So I think that whether it's 4 or 3,
It doesn't
that's
matter.
definitely a plus. So I don't have any
We
questions.
agree.
Okay, let's go to the next one, and then I'm gonna open up to the public, and I ask you to come here, we have been another 20 minutes to get your questions answered, because we're gonna be acting on this on the 19th, so Joey.
All of this is around Wymore, Page, Elderwood. That's that bottom portion there. That's all the same thing. Yeah, all of that. So there's no additional questions.
But Wymore, that's down there where it's really messed up down there.
Wymore, bottom Page, and Elderwood, the street.
And that's 3, right, Mr. O'Mays?
That is 3.
That's 3.
Everything from
You make that correction?
north side of Euclid
That's right.
to Shaw is Ward
The
3.
south side up is my ward.
Otherwise, I know you guys been dealing with this now with us for 2 years, and maybe we're ready to act one way or the other. Joey, any more questions before I open up to the public? Okay, we'll start with O'Mays and then Mr. Holmes. Everybody, let's get these questions answered. Okay, all right, O'Mays.
Let me just start with the fence first of all.
Oh, yeah, you guys can sit down. You probably jumping up to ask questions, so go ahead.
I have 3 questions, maybe 3 or 4 here. Let's deal with the fence number 1. It isn't left up to Northeast
It's up to
Ohio
us.
Sewer to determine how high the fence should be, if there should be a fence. You have that authority. You do not let anyone else usurp your authority that's coming into your city. You
Now,
determine.
let me ask you this before you move on. Do you have a suggestion what size the fence should be, Mr. O'Mays?
Well, number 1, we said in reference to where this fence, where the kids are, that we said at that time, and that was the census of the public, we did not want it at that site because it was too close to school, the elementary school.
So you don't have a suggestion about the height of the fence then?
Well, yes, I have I
We're
know
open
in
to
the
it,
city,
because we can
our
put it in
law
legislation.
says anything, it can be, the 4 foot is 1. It can go high as 6 feet or what have you. It's determined by the ordinance, and the ordinance determines those factors. And so they are there, so you can determine, you have to determine.
It's
that
not
as
in
to-
here right now.
It may not be in that, but the law is on the books.
Okay.
So that's irrefutable. The law is on the books as to the fences. And if you go around your house, you can put a 4 fence, that's normal. But anything over a 4, you have to get approval.
Well, we do know the sewer district that seems to be welcoming our input as far as the heights of the fence.
So let's say we can reach a consensus or common ground based on what they articulated to us, that we don't have the 6 foot, but we agree with the 5 foot. How do you feel about that? That's in between.
Well,
And mind you, it should be just based on feeling, it should be based on facts as well. We have engineers and architects saying, 6 foot fence might sound good, but if it slopes down this many feet, then the 6 foot might be large, safety wise. I think that some of the professionals that we talk to,
you may talk to them, but you have to follow the norms that is set here in the city. No architect or anyone else can come in and alter those. Those are set. You have the perimeter. You don't let other folks usurp your authority.
Point well
They
taken.
have your authority, and you demand what is to be. And my other point is, if the Architectural Review Board approved the site, why didn't it come before this board? This council is the only one can authorize and accept what go along with their approval. The Architectural Review Board cannot usurp your authority.
That's what's going on now.
Right.
That's what the process is
That's
right
why
now.
we're doing this now.
Well, you should have met with the Architectural Review Board.
They should have sent us something, and you got
No,
to validate.
you should have met with them. You meet with them and discuss this matter, not with them. You meet with the Architectural
We're getting
Review Board.
clarification as far as what took place between the BZA and the Northeast Ohio Sewer District. Now,
What I'm
whether so we
saying to
need
you,
to talk to them.
you don't let people usurp your authority. The board, the Architectural Review Board works under the auspices of the city. And they bring it to you, and they make their recommendation to you. This is what they are recommending. You come before this council, and this council then will be
Okay, well,
either
you want
accepted or rejected.
You
So
gotta-
that is why we're having a committee meeting now, right?
And we got the
No,
law.
because you don't have the,
We don't have the architecture review.
you don't have the Architectural Review Board.
They sent their
They sent it. They sent the minutes.
Yeah.
It's not in there though, is it? Well, just for clarification, Dr. Guy, can you get that to not just me and Joey, but all the other? Okay. And they recommended that this go forward, right? Right, Law Director, or what?
Well, that's why you have the
All I have.
resolutions, the proposed
Actually,
resolutions.
it was emailed to us.
It was.
As soon as they send it to me,
It was
I forward it
emailed.
to you.
Yeah, they
You're
have that.
absolutely right.
They may have it, you're missing
They
the
gotta
whole
read it?
board. You bring the Architecture Review Board before you and